who is hosting Saturday Night Live tonight, June 30th, 2018 inches. Tonight, Tiffany Haddish hosts a groundbreaking repeat of Saturday Night Live. When Tiffany Haddish hosted Saturday Night Live back on November 11, 2017, she made history by becoming the first black female stand-up comedian to ever host SNL. That's not just cause for celebration, but it also bears repeating. That's why this pioneering episode is being repeated as tonight's Saturday Night Live encore presentation from SNL Season 43 at 11:30 p.m. on NBC. No word on the premiere date for Season 44, but in the meantime, we'll continue to enjoy these best of SNLs all summer long. The cold open in tonight's repeat SNL is Alec Baldwin free, but it still took place in Saturday Night Live's world of Trump with Kate McKinnon returning as U.S. Attorney General, House of Jeff Sessions. In the opener, Sessions sits down to have a seat with then Republican Senate candidate from Alabama, Roy Moore, played by Mikey Day, to let the alleged child predator know that even he's too Alabama for Alabama. In her monologue, Tiffany Haddish took a strong hold on the stage and her confidence shined through the entire episode, making it easy to see that why the Interrobang's initial review called Haddish a rising superstar. During her monologue, the first-time host used her stage time to talk about her childhood love of Saturday Night Live and also address a subject that in previous weeks, SNL and its writers and producers had been called out for ignoring. That being the huge amount of sexual misconduct allegations against show business elite. Tiffany had the perfect message for all the male sexual predators watching, to be sure to keep their thing to themselves. Also, keep an eye on the designer dress that Tiffany Haddish is wearing and brags about in her SNL monologue segment. It won't be the first or the last time you've seen it. The sketches in tonight's Saturday Night Live replay range from the remarkable to the easily forgettable. On the amazing side, Tiffany Haddish created a character that will definitely be seen in Studio 8H in the future. She played Boo Boo Jeffries, the unusual and easily worst pick for an avatar in a Mortal Kombat-style video game. You know you've chosen the wrong character to use in a battle-to-the-death video game when her biggest weakness is fighting. Also, one of the sketches in this episode borrowed from the host's comedy special which she was promoting, Tiffany Haddish, She Ready? From the Hood to Hollywood. In her comedy hour, Tiffany refers to herself as the last black unicorn. On Saturday Night Live, she actually appeared as one in full unicorn costume in a fairy tale type sketch featuring cast members Sadie Bryant and Leslie Jones. Other sketches in tonight's Tiffany Haddish hosted SNL include a poor attempt to give Leslie Jones a recurring character with Get Woke with Tamika, a political talk show sketch that really went nowhere. Also, there's Lion King auditions, which was simply an excuse for the SNL cast to do a lightning round of their celebrity impressions. Not too many dazzled, but be sure to watch for featured cast member Heidi Gardner's perfect Kristen Schaal impression. And finally, there's no funnier way to end an SNL than with another Whiskers Are We sketch featuring Kate McKinnon as the cat-loving, sexually adventurous Barbara Drew. Tiffany Haddish plays her latest partner who shares all of Barbara's passions, not just the one for cats. Tonight's SNL digital shorts include 3 winners. First, there's a parody spot for the new and evolved Democratic Party featuring Dean's Chuck Schumer played spot on by Alex Moffat, Senate icon Dianne Feinstein played by Cicely Strong, losing VP candidate Tim Kaine brought to life by Mikey Day, plus a couple of surprises in the form of Bernie Sanders and Joe Biden. You can probably guess those cameos pretty easily. Another short takes the form of a BBC documentary with Aidy Bryant and Kate McKinnon as 2 marine biologists talking about their questionable experiments with dolphins in the 1960s. And finally, a short featuring the love square formed by SNL cast members Kyle Mooney, Leslie Jones, Beck Bennett and a sinister Colin Jost. Speaking of Colin Jost, he and Michael Che took the gloves off this week on Weekend Update when it came to the sexual allegations against seemingly every guy in Hollywood, which led to the #MeToo movement. The anchors also took on Alabama Republican Senate candidate, bigot, pedophile Roy Moore, Virginia's first openly transgender woman candidate, Danica Roem's big victory, paroled O.J. Simpson's clash in a hotel bar, and accused bad boys Kevin Spacey and Louis C.K. Stopping by the Weekend Update desk were Cicely Strong in a great appearance as the very skittish Claire from NBC HR who has to administer a mandatory workplace sexual harassment quiz to Colin Jost, and also, Kenan Thompson returns to woo as poor excuse for a basketball father figure LeVar Ball selling some wildly overpriced and poorly made sneakers. In the promos for tonight's repeat episode of Saturday Night Live, cast member Aidy Bryant serves as tour guide for host Tiffany Haddish. Of course, when you're at someplace new, there's always that one button you shouldn't push. In the next set, Tiffany and her musical guest for the evening, Taylor Swift, talk about collaborating, even if the work has already been published and released. Tonight, watch for Tiffany Haddish hosting a trailblazing repeat episode of Saturday Night Live with musical guest Taylor Swift at 11:30 p.m. and only on NBC.